Becoming aware of our five senses. How often do we walk through our everyday life using all of our five senses? Not just only our sight and hearing, but also our taste, our smell, and our touch. In this guided meditation, I would like to invite you to activate all of your five senses so that you can immerse yourself in the elements around you deeply and fully. This is an invitation to you to slow down and be more present. I often use this meditation before a photo shoot and as being part of my creative practice. It allows me to immerse myself into the environment, calming my busy mind, and open myself to whatever comes along the way. So basically what we do is an open awareness meditation. You can incorporate this or integrate this meditation into your creative practice, but there are different situations where you can benefit from this mindfulness exercise. When you're feeling stressed or anxious or overwhelmed by your emotions, this meditation will help you to pause, breathe, and reflect so that you can guide yourself to your inner being, and through your senses you can process what's going on inside you and around of you. And as we connect with our body, we can have a different experience. We can transform these events and sensations. This allows us to develop a deeper sense of self, self-awareness, and resilience. So there are many benefits of meditating, but the first thing that we have to remind ourselves is we're doing the best that we can. While we meditate, thoughts will arise and will distract us from our practice. And that's really normal. That's what our mind does. The best thing to do in these events is to refocus on our breath, focus on how the air enters our body and how the air exits our body, and so we can reconnect ourselves and restart. So let's begin. We will find a place where we would like to do this meditation. The best practice is to do this outside in nature, but we can do this as well at our home. It depends on our situation. We can do this in a standing position or in a sitting position, also depending on our preferences. What we do is that we find a position that is balanced, that is relaxed, and also upright. We can imagine that there is a thread attached to the back of our head, which is pulling our body up to the sky. And we can also feel the earth beneath our body, so we are connected to sky and earth. And then we take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We close our eyes and gently focus on our breath, flowing into our body, filling us with fresh air. And as we exhale, the used air is leaving our body, and there's a pause between breathing in and breathing out. And as our eyes are closed, we focus on the sounds that are around us. If we are in nature, what do we hear? Are there birds singing? Do we sit in a forest and the wind is on the trees? Do we sit beneath the water, maybe at a lake or at the ocean? hearing the waves coming in and coming out? Do we sit in our home and do we hear the sounds of the city, cars driving by, the siren of an ambulance? We just take a few minutes and focus on what we hear, not trying to judge anything, but just noticing. Noticing, this is a bird. Oh, this is the neighbor's radio. Now we shift our focus to the sensations on our skin. How is the weather? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it humid? Is it dry? Is it raining? Do we feel the wind on our arms or in our hair? What about the sun? Can we feel the sun rays on our body? How does the ground feel beneath us? Are we standing barefoot? Or do we want to touch the ground with our hands and having this tactile experience? Is it soft? Is it hard? Again, not trying to judge anything, just noticing. And the next thing is that we focus on the smell. Do we smell something peculiar? The earth gives us different smells. If we are in the nature, the trees, the plants have different smells. If we are in a garden, we may smell flowers. If we're in a city, the smell is completely different. If we're at home, we will smell food that is being prepared. And then we focus our attention to the taste. What do we taste in our mouth? How does it feel? Is it dry there? Is it humid? Do you have a bitter taste? What does bitter mean to us? Is there a sweet taste? What does that mean to us? Is there a sour taste or a salty taste? Is there a combination of these things? and what do we associate with that. And we take a moment to just focus on what we taste. And then finally, we softly open our eyes, looking around, finding objects that are interesting to us, that are visually pleasing or not pleasing, just noticing, not trying to be critical or judgmental. See these things as they are. And we take a few moments to look around, to look at different things and notice them just the way they are. And then we just take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as we finish this meditation, we stretch our body, we shake our shoulders, and do the things we are intended to do in the first place.